guys, it's Chris Pre with Smart Real Estate Coach regarding some deal structuring. So no matter where you're seeing this, the intent is to show you an owner financing deal, number one. Number two, a deal that started out with the normal 3 paydays, which are phenomenal. You may have seen a piece of this deal shown somewhere else, but as of today, the day I'm filming this, we picked up a payday 4. Now, there's going to be all kinds of training on this later on, and if you're seeing this as part of the QLS modules, you may catch the payday 4s, but we go over that at the higher level in our discussions with our associates. You know, the mastermind groups, when you're in the associate program, if you decide to do that, you'll be in some of the private masterminds where we go over payday 4s. So this will just get you thinking a little bit, okay? Here's the details on the deal, and I'm going to show you how we sold it. In the fall of 2015, and you're going to see why I'm using dates when I talk to you about the payday 4 and what happened. In the fall of 15, we got a call from an owner that said, you may not remember me, but you and your son came out when my dad passed away, and we had a property, and I do remember his dad. It was an expired property at the time. And they ended up, as a family, deciding not to go with us. We never knew why. This was in the winter of 15. In the fall of 15, he called and said, I liked your information. I wanted to do a deal where you did that owner financing thing, but my family didn't. And so he's calling me to say, I got one house left. I'm moving to South Carolina on Monday. This is a Friday. Can you and your son come tomorrow and do the agreements? Long story short, we rushed out. We got the purchase and sales agreement signed on the spot. And over the course of the ensuing month or two, we closed it. But here's what happened. We made a contingent upon a buyer, but it was a no-brainer in the area it was. The source then, I didn't put anything here because it was kind of an expired from a different property, but so be it. It's still great. We structured an owner financing deal. That's what OF is, if you haven't been through the course. And we structured it for $183,000. Actually, it's $183,900. We told him we'd pay him $923 per month. Principal payments only. This is key if you're new to our deals. These are game changers if you just did a few of these a year. We've done several, but these are game changers. We said we would put a whopping $900 down. Now the punchline here is we ended up not putting that down, but it was just an oversight on their part. But we said we're going to put $900 down, okay? So it ended up being where he financed $183,000. First position. We didn't ask him to support data or anything crazy. It was a fast-moving deal. We got 48 months out of the deal. This will be key when I talk to you in a second about payday 4, which you can do in almost every deal you do. And there's about 10 payday 4s. In other words, another way to eke out more profit. But I'm going to just show you on this one. So here's what we did. We sold the property. Now, where did I come up with the 183? A lot of people ask me that when I price these things. I took what he was on the market for with a realtor, I took off the commission, rounded down a teeny bit and said, I'm paying you full price. What you would have got if the realtor gave you a full price offer, but she didn't. It expired. You're leaving South Carolina. What do you want to do? He accepted this right on the spot, signed it, took us about 10 minutes, literally. Here's what we sold it at. We sold it at, I think, I might be off here by 4 or 5 grand, but $225 or $229. I'm going to say $229,900. So the profit there is what? 17 and 29, 30, 47, 46 if I'm right. If I'm wrong, you can do the math, but there's 46 grand there. Just on the upsell, right? Just on the, no, 17 is 36, I think. 17 and 29. 29? 39, 46, I think it is 46. Whatever it is, you do the math, okay? When you see at the end how much it is, it's not even going to matter. We did $1,500 a month on this, on the monthly, so that's, should be easy. It's $575, $577, $577. $577 times 48 months though. I don't know what that comes to. If it was 100 months, it'd be 2 zeros here, 57 grand, so it's 20-something grand. 20, call it 24, right? Yeah, it's more than that, but let's call it 24,000. You can do the math, guys. That's why I'm leaving it up here. I didn't pre-do this. Then we got principal pay down here, right? $923 a month for 48 months. let's go with, it's not quite 48,000, so let's go with 45,000. I'm just rounding numbers here. So this deal right here is up to 80, 90, 110 grand roughly. I seem to think there's more if you do the math, but let's just use my numbers here. Now here's what happened. You can do this on a sandwich deal, you can do this, I don't want to get this to be too detailed, but I have the email right here. In May of 17, this note, by the way, this 48-month note, started 60 days after we closed. So I didn't even put that on the board, but we picked up 2 more months of this. No expense going out. Long story short, this note is due to expire January of 2020. Now, in May of 2017, I don't know how many months that is from now, from the filming, 9 maybe, I gave her 2 options. I'm going to read you my email because this is what I want you to do. Hey blank and blank, I hope all is well and you're enjoying the weather and more. I'm reaching out to a few of my owner financing properties. We have an early cash out coming with one of our deals, so we're going to have some extra cash and we're looking for the best way to utilize it. I don't have extra cash coming in. I didn't have closings coming in. It was May. I may have had some payday number 1s coming up due, but that's not why I reached out. I reached out to say, I have 2 options for you if you want some cash now. $6,200, I'll pay you against the balance. It's not an extra extension fee. Against the balance, I'll pay you $6,200. So prepaying principal again. If you extend this term 12 more months, this would push it out to 2021. Or number 2, we'll pay you $12,000 and it'll extend it 24 months. All we're doing is paying down this, right, and getting an extra 12 months, which is $10,000 or $11,000 in principal. So the payday 4, if they go with a year, picks us up another, $6,200 is going in principal anyway, but you're picking up another 12 months right there. 12 months, it's, I don't know what it is, 8 or 9 grand. Okay? So that would have added another 10 grand in there. Let's call it 9. 119, because we would have got this thing up to 60 months if they took the year. Now, she answered back in May and said, hey Chris, thanks for asking, but no thanks. We're all set. We'll just leave it expiring when it does, or due when it does. 48 months. I said, okay, great. Figured I'd ask. Forgot about it. Went and talked to all the owner financing deals I had for the same thing. I also talked to all the sandwich deals we had to say, we'll get the deed and give you some cash now. That's a different video. Now, today, no it wasn't. It was the day before Christmas. It was on 12/24 of 17. I got an email from them. Hey Chris, hope you had a great holiday. I hope all's well. Remember last spring you offered us some cash to extend the term? If that offer is still good, we'll take you up on it. I said, yeah. Now that was Christmas Eve day. Here we are the day after Christmas as of the filming of this, and I already sent her a simple 1-paragraph addendum. Said, why are you the 6,200 and or the 12? Which one do you want? And she said, let's do the 12-month extension to 2021, and next December, hopefully we can do the exact same thing. We'll talk then. I would love to keep doing that. Now, why? Here's the punchline. The family in this house happens to be someone that is not in a hurry to cash out. In fact, we gave them a 3-year because we had a 4-year, and I can pretty much guarantee you, even if I push them hard now, they might not be ready. They've had some ups and downs and some wiggle and jiggle, but the bottom line is they're great payers. They pay in the 3rd of the month. They have every single month since they've been in the house. There's 5 incomes. If 1 or 2 gets sick, which happened, or 1 gets injured, whoops, then there's still plenty of incomes there. So I absolutely love them in this house with this particular component just added. So we added a payday 4. We pushed out to 2021. I'll do it again next December. Highly likely. She already insinuated that. And this is a simple owner financing deal. I want you to think about something. Pulling out 120 grand, I think it's a lot more. I think I did a video on this before and it was like 133 without the payday 4. But let's just go with 120. Out of a house that we bought owner financing for 183. Why? How? Because the principal paydown is enormous. That's what makes these deals work. We didn't put a big down payment. We don't pay a dime in interest. And this thing goes down every single month by almost $1,000. That's magical, guys. On a 183 house, we're up to 120, pulling profit out. And if they keep extending it, we'll keep extending it, and this thing will go down to, you know, a lot less. Pretty huge thing for you to look at. So, Any questions on this, I want you to reference 42P. I'll know what it is. I know owner financing deals pretty much. I hope that helps as far as the deal structuring, understanding goes, and as far as if you guys are seeing this on a regular email, as far as getting your arms wrapped around deal structuring nonstop. I hope these are helpful for you. Make it a great week. Thanks so much for watching that video. You know, I'm going to try to come out with more and more deal structuring videos so that you know exactly how to navigate the sometimes tricky waters of doing deals all on your terms. That means no cash, no credit, no chasing investors, none of that. You being able to navigate on deals. Now, how would you like to do those deals on your own? Like clockwork, every single month, eventually one a week. How would you like to do that? How would you like to be putting those 3 paydays in your pocket that consistently? Well, there's one way to do it if you haven't done it yet, and that's to jump on our Quantum Leap System home study program. It's right here below. Click the link, grab the QLS. If you're serious about making this year your breakthrough year, you'll be able to do the same deal structuring that we're showing right now. The big difference is, instead of watching, you'll be putting the dollars in your pocket. Hey, be sure to subscribe below as well so you don't miss any of these videos. Look, I don't know if you're going to take action on the QLS. You should right below here, but if you don't, definitely don't miss any of these videos. Subscribe below, and I look forward to seeing you on the future videos. Take care.